All right, y'all. Welcome to TCH Live, and you know what time it is. It's final table time, baby.
Let's go.
I missed it. I missed only 1 week, and
Yeah,
I felt like I lost it all.
You were on vacation, buddy.
I felt naked. I needed my final table action. And we're here, and it's time to go down to the action. My name is Ben Miney, and I'm alongside the one and only Matt Lopez. We call him Pez.
Hey, hey.
Let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
Yeah, man, you were on vacation. You missed one solid final table. Felt like you were gone longer, to be honest.
I heard nine-handed went a long time.
It did. It was wild. It was kind of wild for a second. But it's a really good stream.
Well, we got another nice one. I think we have 6 returning faces and 3 new faces.
You might recognize for the chat pros, number 10 there. Good old Mitch. Mitchell. Sorry.
Is in the chat. And he's also on the final table. You might recognize Mitch A there. He is one of our chat pros, just like Pez said. So maybe send him a little run good. A lot of stream watchers on this final table, and a lot of stream final table returning faces.
Thank you, everybody, for joining tonight. As Mr. Miney said, our weekly Big One final table, TCH Dallas, Saturday night. Crush the guaranteed again.
Pez, I'm going to ask you some questions. How much was the buy-in for this tournament?
The buy-in was $365.
And how long was entry open for?
4 hours.
All right, cool. And if I ask you the prize pool, you're going to be able to tell me?
Yeah,
All right,
I got you.
How much is the prize pool, brother?
$67,500 tonight. $15,404 to first.
That's pretty sick.
Super sick.
You know what's actually really sick? The fact that we have 2 5-figure payouts on a one-day event.
Yeah, I was sitting with someone at the table. I was playing before the stream started here, and he was like, does this get like this all the time? He wanted to know how consistent this payout was, and I was like, yeah, buddy. Like, we crush our guarantees, and you can see it here. Another night of 2 5-figure scores for 1 and 2.
Getting down to the action. We haven't really seen a hand go super off the rails yet. Players, you know, try. I mean, when you get to 9, there's some patience.
Absolutely.
There's a little patience because laddering is super relevant, as always. But it's even more dramatic on the final table.
Yeah, and they were hand for hand on the bubble for a while, and then even here to get to the final table, they were going pretty long. Absolutely.
We got just under 100 of you guys watching so far for the first leg of the stream. Welcome, one and all. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. It goes a long way to make sure, you know, we feel a little better about our stream, that we're doing some good work here. And it costs you a little close, probably about $0. Just to help us out a little bit.
$3.99.
$3.99 indeed.
Oh, I got to click the like, sorry.
Oh, my goodness. Hit that like button for me, friends. And now here we go. Justin with the first, I think it's the first flop in the first pair we've seen. Flop's bottom pair, and that is Kasha going ahead and betting into him. But Justin here, when you have bottom pair and no kicker, I mean, you got to think about pay jumps, you got to think about ICM.
Yeah, and they're really, like, with no pre-flop action either, you know, like.
And he's just going to shrug his shoulders and say, yeah, I mean, I'll pick a better spot.
If you got a 9 or a king, you're good here.
Shrug, you're good.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's it gets real difficult blind versus blind.
We're not supposed to tango.
Players are mic'd up, except for Josh. We only have 8 mics still. We're still working on that 9th mic. So our seat 5 there, and Josh, and he is one of those returning tournament-crushing faces. This man has made quite a final table with us at TCH Live. And actually, TCH staff member, dealer extraordinaire, one of the best guys ever. His name's Justin, and he's in our 2 seats, so being an employee of TCH, you got to give him a nice, healthy shout-out.
Yeah, 2 dealers actually ran super deep.
Okay.
Yeah,
I always love to see the staff in these events.
Absolutely.
It's really awesome. Like, a lot of y'all know how to play poker. We see a lot of y'all on the tables as well, so it's really fun to see you guys here at the final table as well.
If you know Curly in the room, if you're a regular here, Dustin Curley, he wants to go by Justin's apprentice.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted to go by, if you're friends too. So Dustin's apprentice was busted in 10th place.
Yeah, I saw him right before he was telling me about it.
Superman here, ace jack and the hijack, gonna bump it up to 65K. Looks like he's gonna get not a lot of action here. Brent is one of the new faces on the stream today, and but he's not a fresh
no,
face
not
in the room.
Not at all.
He is a regular for sure, and finally happy to see him get a final table tonight.
There you go.
1-1, lost one. Got it for a present.
Mr. Credit saying TCH always at least doubles the guarantee, and I could not back that statement up anymore.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
We pride ourselves on nice prize pools for our tournaments.
I mean, for a one day, it's just slightly ridiculous. Like 365 to buy in. Let's say you get in for one bullet and go home with 18K.
We're talking about one day's work here.
Yeah,
Like,
15K. Sorry.
it's not a multi-day event where you can look at, oh, $200 for
Yeah.
$50,000 guarantee. That's so much better value. I mean, is it? If you're grinding multi-days. That's why we like our one-day events here. They always do pretty well.
You folded a set of 5s?
No, I folded the ace jack.
Oh.
And he had the set of 5s.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I didn't fold. I mean, I was like, I'm folding both. No, I folded ace queen, ace queen 5, and I had ace jack. And I was like, dude, I'm folding ace queen. Like, we had like people with like 3 big blinds, like 2. But
Tight.
A little. Well, yeah, on this.
Kaushik here going to take advantage of the blinds here with his big stack, pretty much raising any 2 when you're sitting on 2.5 million nine-handed. Kaushik, the deciding chip leader at the start of this final
Yeah,
table.
absolutely. On the button especially, even you can even extend this to the cutoff with how much of a chip lead he has. Just he gets so much value out of that, and with one small stack directly to his left, and even like a more middling stack in his big blind when he's on the button, he's just super incentivized to do that a bunch of times.
Wow, top 2 pair for Josh.
And a gutter for, how do you pronounce it?
Kaushik.
Kaushik.
I
Should
believe.
have asked him.
It's either Kaushik or Kaushik. Please let me know later. I'm
Yeah.
sure I'll see you later. Deuce ball changes nothing. Got an 8 doogie on the board.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All my mixed game friends in the chat. WSOP season is the time I get to talk about mixed games because people are paying more attention.
Yeah. Shout out our guy, Ben Kirby.
Ben K.
What's up, buddy, if you're watching? I don't know if he watches this too much.
I saw him waddle in here
Oh, he was
earlier
in here?
today. Yeah.
Oh, he's playing?
He fired a bullet into the
Oh, he
tournament.
fired a bullet. Nice.
And then he, picked up his paycheck and then,
And he was out.
waddled on out.
Yeah.
I love him. He's so funny.
Yeah, he is.
And he's going to get it through. Of course, he does have the best hand. Nice hand for Josh. Always nice to flop top 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
Always nice.
He actually had a decent price to go for his gutter, but I don't blame him at all.
Let's go over the colors that you see in play as far as chips go. In the very back of their stacks or on the side, the light blue guys, those are going to be 5K in tournament chip value. Those are the smallest chip in play. The purple ones, purple and green, those are going to be 25K in value. And those beautiful candy cane, red and white looking puppies, those are going to be the most prestigious 100K tournament chip value chip. And you can see a full stack in Kaushik stack of those boys. That's worth $2 million.
Yeah, he probably, I don't, how many chips were in play tonight?
Courtney here, a premium under the gun, ace queen off.
people will put like a name they don't want to be called. You'll call them like Steve, and I go by. I'm like, who put that? Like, what are we? What is that? 75?
75.
Oh, gosh, next turn with the 8-7 maybe. Oh, he's just going to let it go.
One guy
All right,
hates
fair
that
enough.
Some guy first name. It's so hard to be like, X is on you. Some guy. So like disrespectful.
It's fine. I know exactly who he's talking
Yeah, I
about.
do too, actually.
Josh here, an offsuit king in the small blind, thinking about defending. Looks like he might think better of it. He sure does. Back to the big blind, Juan. Wow,
Oh,
wakes
here we
up with
go.
a big one.
Yeah, we're going to see a ship here in a call.
No, I'm an engineer. Yeah, I work in energy storage.
He's going to send it.
Harvey got knocked out for the,
Tough to get this kind of action.
Yeah, this is
This early.
really, yeah, it's just his shoving range here, especially out of the big blind, contains all the hands of this nature. It does have top holdings in it, but also like any underpair, he's probably shoving 7s plus here.
Best case scenario is probably king queen suited.
Yeah, just
for boarding here.
like it's unfortunate if he runs into it with top of range, but I think ace queen here's a snap. But it's also Courtney's most of his stack as well.
Of course,
so,
the players are very close in chips here on this hand.
But these are the moments in tournaments if you want to make a deep run and if you want to make a run to the top 2, you just I think you got to put these in and just let it play out how it plays out.
I'm sort of frustrated. I'm 42. You see these 19-year-olds. Dude, yeah, you're 1 year away.
Alice, hello. Good
There,
evening.
Alice.
PM, JTN.
Seeing a lot of our chat rigs
Absolutely.
this evening. Welcome, everybody.
I'm disqualified for that.
Did you?
June 20th. Day after Father's Day.
Oh, he lets it go.
Wow.
Oh, my.
He's going to find a better time.
Oh, my.
Wasn't really happy with the ace queen, and that's a lot of both respect and patience.
Exactly.
Ooh, boy.
Pulled the pose on the video, too.
That's a tough one, but yeah, he's going to elect to find a better spot, and we'll go on to the next hand here.
Huh? You play free fall? Did you play Petty? Yeah, we free falling for about. Oh, did I play? I should have.
I was the calmest among all my friends, and then we showed up, and then the nerves hit me, and I wasn't right for 12 I swear, man.
I wasn't scared, but at about 7,000 feet, I was
Ragnar, Jay in the chat. Good evening.
perfectly fine.
I don't like the feeling of falling.
I like the fire.
Keith in the chat.
It would be like wild.
I like the fly and land.
Yeah, Mahesh, I agree. I think that was a snug fold there, but these players got here with however style they play, so whatever he was feeling there, he just went with it, and yeah. If it was me personally, I think I'm just snapping that off and seeing what happens.
Level 210. I don't know. I get top 2 money, I might just drop the $3 grand and get my certificate, get my license.
For what?
Skydiving.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, what?
What a way to use your
Yeah,
poker
that's
funds,
sick.
bro. That's
yeah. I didn't know he did
amazing.
that.
3,800.
I'd be pretty up in the air about that kind of decision.
How many jumps do you have to do to be certified?
And that was a swing
That sounds
and miss.
fun. I didn't hear you.
It's all
Sorry.
right. It's all right.
Well, I'm a little tiny guy strapped to my back.
Curly saying if he wouldn't have busted in 10th,
There's a weight requirement.
Justin and him would
The two
have
people.
gotten us kicked off YouTube. He would've-
I doubt it.
No? I don't think so. I mean,
like,
Rhino and
yeah,
and,
that one was.
Raj on the
yeah,
final
that's
table.
pretty rowdy. That one.
That one was a good one.
So
And Matt, too.
let
Matt was
stuff
on
fly.
it, too. That was a good final table a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, Courtney now is going to defend his big blind.
Oh, wow. Wow. Get a little closer to it. Gotta reach. Big table.
I played 2 hands on 2 bullets. I was like, I'm awesome. So I was like,
Sure.
but I won't even know.
10 Jack 5, 2 diamonds. Josh with the mystery hand.
Oh, yeah. First hand, aces, jam, kings, king, and then aces with 2 5s.
SPR like 2 here.
I was like, this is great. I'm awesome at poker. Fastest 500 points.
And Josh is going to continue, and Courtney's going to let it go.
At least you didn't waste time.
NFY in the chat. What's up, my man?
Oh, A celebrity.
Chat legend.
That 26, 27. That was a slow walk home. We were like 0.2 miles away.
That's how I think
walk
of it.
Took a minute. And we were just like, man. People were calling us bubble boys.
Starting to get a little bit more traction on the viewership tonight. Got about 200 of you guys. Keep them coming. Don't go nowhere. Plenty of poker here on TCH Live all night long, as we are still 9-handed tonight, and we've seen multiple all in already, but not a call, I guess. So we're still yet to see an all in and a call, but plenty of action nonetheless.
Absolutely.
Lots of money up top. We're talking about 15 G's up top for first place tonight on a 365 buy-in.
That's a bankroll builder there.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Lane here, one of our short stacks at the table, looking to maybe get a double up. We don't know what he's got quite yet, but I suppose we'll find out soon. He is one of the newer faces to the stream, so welcome, Lane. He might just be happy with these blinds, but Brent, an ace-10 of diamonds in the hijack, does have to worry about Josh, Juan, and the blinds. Might be thinking about that at the moment. And he will let it go.
Wow. That's a tough one. Suited ace. That high in range, yeah, with the Broadway cards.
We're just gonna let it go. Greenberg saying, "What's up, Pez? Welcome back, Ben. Hello,
Hey, Rich.
Mr. Rich, one of our longtime supporters.
Bo with the super chat.
Let's go, Bo.
199 for the boys.
How about a dab in chat for Bo?
Appreciate it, Bo.
8:57. I have to be to work at 1 a.m. tonight.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh boy, he's gonna pull an all-nighter.
Well, no, on the day when I got 8th, it was the January 1st. Was
Said he has to work at 1 tonight.
It was like
Yeah.
382. from 10 a.m.
That's a full day.
Sounds about right.
I had to work at 1. So we got knocked out by Medi, threw my shirt on. The first table I go to is 19. They're like, guess who you're dealing to? I was like, poker gods.
Yeah, Mahesh, no real analysis there. It is, you know.
Like, 35K didn't mean that much. I'm like, that's not making it easier, bro. Life-changing money to my broke dealer. He's like the nicest guy ever, too. He saw me today. He wished me luck, though. He's like, oh, I see you do good.
A happy 4th of July weekend to everybody.
Oh, heck yeah.
God bless America,
I know he's rooting for me wherever he is.
the great country of which we get to freely play poker,
Pretty sick.
do other things, independence, etc. One of the best countries out there, and hope you all enjoy your holiday weekend.
Stay safe out there.
Please, Lord, stay safe.
You don't want to pull a Jason Pierre-Paul and lose a finger.
And Gretzky's for Brent.
I had this hand 5 times playing cash today. It has treated me so well, and I'm really not shocked to see it again. It's like in the thing. Will now with King 10 off. Sitting on 245K. Let's see what he decides to do.
My big client. Thought we were friends.
Superman is what Mitch is going by for his nickname. Love it.
Yeah, I really don't mind the defend here. It's just Mitch is in an awkward spot because of his stack size.
It's going to come queen high. 9 still in the lead, but 2 overs to those 9s. He's going to let Brent just check back, playing a little conservative. And then here comes a 6 of diamonds, which might get Superman to fire here. And that's actually going to look pretty strong. He could have easily been checking back queen 10.
Absolutely.
Queen
He could
or
check
A10,
back.
excuse me.
Yeah, he could check back full range there. Really a tough spot for Brent.
This would have been a way fun table if Curly was still here.
Yeah,
No way he would tolerate this much silence.
I know, right?
Betting a quick call on it. How about
Oh,
2 pair now for
wow.
Superman?
100 more subscribers.
And Brent has to hate that card, and I love this. I like the check, but I don't think he was getting value from anything else.
2 pair is going to be the best hand, and Superman chips up to 700K. And you can see the chip counts here. Kaushik firmly in the lead with 2.5 million, but a nice spread between second through about 5th.
Yeah.
And then a few short stacks. We've got definitely a nice spread of chips on the table.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it should make for a very interesting final table tonight.
I tried that one time. I was like, the next day I went and I went to a room and people were like, hey,
Kami-sama's is a cash or tourney. This is a tournament.
even being on it, I'm like, I don't want to watch this. I know what happens.
Nice roll there, Alice.
And tournament chips are in play.
He's been saying that, but he hadn't been tilted since I gave him chips early on.
I saw Mitchell kind of tilted once, like 3 months ago, I think. It was barely even noticed.
Queen 4 suited for Josh, sitting at about 900K. Looks like he's going to open in middle position.
I've seen these suited queens really start to develop into folks' range. I find it like pretty interesting, but a lot of players are starting to, with the suited king as well as the queen, bring it into their range.
Oh my goodness, Will going to send it for the sky on the short stack with the ace-jack, pretty much the only move. And now Superman with the king-jack suited in the small blind, and he wants a count because it's not for that much. If this was any bigger, probably wouldn't be able to find a fold here, but that's a really good price.
Yeah, real tough spot here. Especially because Josh opened, so you got to be concerned about his range, and he lets it go.
Absolutely does find the fold anyway, and now Josh, as you want to call off this all-in, he does have 2 live cards, but he is much behind. We need to find some help.
He did like slightly price himself in, so we'll see if that's going through his thought process right now.
I don't think I've ever had these chips before.
6 more big blinds to call. Sitting on a stack of just about 27-ish big blinds. A little less. And he is going to fold and give the pot over to Will, who gets some much-needed chips. If you're just joining us, you're tuning into TCHLive Poker on YouTube tonight. One of the finest poker networks you're going to find on the internet.
Dallas, Texas in the house.
Dollars, Texas. Yes, sir.
Dollars, Texas.
You can find us streaming on Facebook tonight and Twitter. So if you are on those streaming services, say hello in chat.
Have you ever like been somewhere or like met somebody, like a stranger, and just know they're a poker player?
Oh, absolutely.
So I met this person last night eating dinner, and I knew he was a poker player. And like sometimes you just know. And he asked me if I play, and he asked where to play, and I was like, you know, if you're really trying to get in on the action, like TCH Dallas is where it's at. Like you just got to come out. And I think he actually came last night.
21.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
I was gonna come last night and I
Referral
fell
bonus.
asleep.
You get 10% of their buy-in.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
That'd be cool.
We got Wesley Pearson in the chat on Facebook saying hello. Welcome over there, Wes. See if I can pull up Twitter as well while I'm here. Players are on a 20-minute delay tonight for stream integrity, baby. Maximum integrity. Justin wants a count here of the open from Josh, the ace-5. He's already in for 40 as the blinds just went up, but it must have been pretty bad. Hard to blame. Like I just said, blinds are up to 20,000, 40,000 with a 40,000 big blind ante. And just keep in mind, starting stacks for this tournament were 30,000 in chips.
Started at 10 a.m. this morning.
Pretty deep right now. Pretty deep.
That day I got these from 43 people like, you would have won 35K, you would have quit. I'm like, who told you I'm 35 grand away from retiring?
Started off as a turn, and now it's a sitting.
Sevens for Brent, and he's going to rip it. And wow, Superman here. Another middling combo here.
These are always the super tough positions. You want to, but the right play is the fold here, especially with players behind. It's just one of those hands. It just plays better in a cash game than it does this deep in a tournament.
Can I get a count?
Chick wants a count.
Yeah, I think Kaushik might just have to send this here. It's such a, especially on his big blind.
I call.
Yeah, no
he
shock
is
there.
gonna make that call.
That our first one?
We're gonna go to our first all-in tonight. Well, all-in to the flop. And a player is at risk now. Sevens versus ace-10.
And it looks pretty good for the sevens right now, but plenty of outs for the ace-10.
And no
sweat. Just like that, the straight is there.
And Kaushik's going to take it down. And Brent's going to get eliminated. Good game, Brent. He's going to take home
$1,688 is the number.
Yes, sir.
And Brent, great to see you on the live stream tonight. Drive safe. And all the GGs in chat, please, for our friend Brent.
I just saw the ace 10 versus the jacks for that month.
Can't lose right now.
I'm gonna have Curly watch in 20 minutes. And like, hey man, watch your coach really
That guy's really cool.
Oh, Curly?
Yeah.
Man, I started here, and his picture on the workout.
No, I know. I'm just saying it was a top.
We have this like app, Deputy Precaution, or there's like something about the picture on there. And his was like him in like a club. It looked like something. Day one, I was like, I can really tell I'm not gonna like this dude. And then like the next day, we were just boys, and like one of the guys who worked here worked with me in
I was
Vegas.
first last time I was here.
I got Justin and Jason.
Moving right along.
Yeah.
Progress.
Dustin immediately was like, man, that's my boy, man. He was just like,
It seemed like different personalities, but it would like work, you know?
no, yeah, like he was playing tournaments, I was playing tournaments, and then yeah.
He's kind of a feel kind of guy. You're like a thinker, so that's what it feels like.
Overthinker.
Nobody,
Damn.
no players have
I'm
ever.
gonna get you one of those.
No players have ever told Curly he's like an autistic robot when he deals.
I'm gonna get you one of those. I'm gonna find you a little one. I want
What's
you to
that?
use it for your card protector.
What's that?
The thinker.
That's why they thought I was joking when I called the time on myself. I was like,
Dale
"Hey,
Reynolds
you guys
dropping by
have
in
to do
chat.
it."
I'm gonna get you
No
one.
one better is
I'm gonna
Twist
find
in the
a little
room.
one.
Howdy gang, good luck to Lane and Superman.
Go on Amazon right now, but I can't have my phone.
Also saw Bryce Richmond in the chat.
No, I said-
Tournament
I mean, it was
floor.
super- I mean, the floor was great content.
Bryce,
I have it delivered before
good day, sir.
So it's just like,
Bob in the chat.
that much, so I got a call.
Bryce roast
I would
incoming.
appreciate that, so I'll use that all the time if you
I'm
can
gonna
find one of
find you
those.
one. That's what I think of every time I play with you.
We're down to 8 here out of a Cumulative total of
Or- or-
225
Yeah, I was like,
entries.
yeah, I knew it was an even-ish number.
I mean, I run pretty good in life, but not. But no,
He's trying to say something really philosophical about how math is
No,
life.
the only thing I would say right that's what I meant.
Math don't lie. About the only thing in life that don't lie is math.
I took literally every single elective in high school was math. Like
Are we
every.
looking
2
to
plus
get some
2 is 6
philosophical, like,
for you
discourse
math
going?
geniuses.
Couldn't do it.
Bobby Pierce, I'll get to that question after this hand. That might not take long. Back to the blinds. And Koshik. Koshik's out. And a king 10 suited for Josh. A great squeezing hand here.
100%.
See if he wants to go for the whole enchilada, since Juan does not have a whole lot of chips.
Yeah, with him being this short stacked, I like the play.
He's in fact just going to open to a standard size, and that's going to be just good enough as well. Bobby Pierce asked if we have, well, first he asked how are the PLO and Congress games that we have, because he does not prefer the Holdem games, and I gotta say, they're pretty great.
Yeah, I would say that that player set thinks that they're pretty great as well.
Absolutely.
All the feedback that I've heard from folks who play those games.
He's also wondering if we maybe have any mixed games with, you know, Badoogie, Deuce, all the fun ones. We do every Wednesday about 11 a.m. in Dallas.
What?
We have a 10-20 limit mixed game setup going on.
Do the same thing. Everybody.
Sometimes it's just horse, sometimes we throw in some fun ones. I regularly deal and play that game, so come on down. A lot of fun.
I want to play it sometimes with you guys just to get my mixed game skill set up, but then I'm just like, I know I'm going to be donating the first like 5+ sessions probably.
You could do it. A lot of players that play with us are just learning the games for the first time.
Yeah, I would
Tika
really
was
have
one of
to-
them.
Oh, yeah.
She played with us the other day,
nice.
and then she just took the table for
I am.
countless dollars.
Josh now with the real hand. Gonna open it up, ace queen off.
I'm playing poker on the Saturday.
See if anyone wakes up with anything to play along with, and it looks like Courtney's in there.
All in the
Don't really see what he has yet. But Josh got ace queen versus ace
Oh,
5.
boy.
Courtney needs some serious help for his tournament life. But Josh looking pretty good here to get the elimination. Let's see it.
Counting.
Oh, there's a queen and a 5.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Sick flop.
And 2 pair now for both players. Needs a 5 on the river. Does Courtney in that?
Oh, gross.
Boat v. boat. That's pretty gross, dude. Why you gotta do him like that?
At least you can say like, yeah, I got boat over boat. It was, you know, what do you do?
On the flop, right?
Boat over boat, bro. Like, what do you know?
GG Courtney's gonna take down $2,100 for his trouble. Pretty nice return for 365. So you have a fantastic rest of your night, my friend. How about some GGs for the man in chat?
I mean,
Nice ladder, sir.
I will do it the best I can for you to start.
Skullbone in the chat. What's up, buddy?
I can't speak about these other y'all.
PM with the question, Pez, have you played the bomb pot tables? I've played the bomb pot tables 2 times in my lifetime.
100K.
One
my
time
stack
was
size was, which was
fantastic,
good
and the
for-
other time I torched my
I wanna
money in
say
10
like
minutes.
10
So
blinds.
That sounds about bomb pot.
Yeah.
That sounds just about right.
when it first came out, I was like, I gotta see what this is about. Like, it was very interesting to me, and I was waiting for a 1-2 game, and that opened up, and I was like, all right, well, let's see what happens.
I mean, you can get in those 80%er spots a lot, you know, get it in good on the turn and the flop and everything. And just all of a sudden, it only takes one 10%er,
Yeah.
one runner to get there and just
And
take
those
all your
pots
money.
get bloated quick, too.
insane.
It's kind of wild.
But if it's a game that, if you like action,
Oh, yeah.
that is the game.
Yeah.
That is by far the game.
I'm not shocked that the $5 bomb pot runs as much as it does either. Like,
Yeah, that bubble
it's
was
just,
amazing.
I'm
So the
not
feeler.
shocked at
I mean,
all.
you want to
Yeah.
learn how to practice that game,
Yeah.
right? And with a much more
levels, yeah.
reasonable.
So Josh
buy-in.
going to open up 10-8 off, and Will's going to just ship it on him with ace-5 off. And we saw this earlier, a
Sure
similar
you do,
move
man.
from
Sure you do.
Will. Could be some targeting here.
I'm just messing with you.
You're right.
He said you're right.
I will eventually call it, as you saw with the ace. What's the other one?
Doesn't matter.
They were both the same card.
They were not the same. They were both clubs.
They were both ace of clubs.
They were both the ace of clubs. Nice, man.
Check the deck.
If they would catch on the screen, we would have money out here pretty quick.
For real.
They tell you, hey, stop it, we're gonna be out there.
We got lots of great streams coming up this next week. It's our regular lineup of games. We've got our 5-10 game down in Austin on Monday.
Is that running for the holiday?
Great question.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I meant to ask before the stream started.
It might be. I'll have to text Dave and see what's going on there. It might be yes for now, but a tentative yes. But regardless, that would be Monday. Our high stakes game on Tuesday, the day after 4th of July. That's going to be 25, 25, 50 or bigger. Usually coast around 25, 25, 50 for that stream. That's here in Dallas. And then Dallas again, 5, 5, 10, no limit on Wednesday, followed by 2, 5 on Thursday in Austin. Right back again next Saturday for another final table.
Let's go.
So make sure if you want to get those notifications, be up to date when we do go live, you got to hit the sub, you got to hit the bell. Get those pop notifications, push notifications.
So from the man himself,
Yeah, what's up?
no stream on Monday
Got it, word.
for the holiday. We will
got it.
be celebrating July 4th together. So no stream Monday.
Word?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
What's your name, man?
What?
What's your name?
Josh.
Josh from.
Bonnier, ace 10. He's going to open it up.
Kasha, nice to meet you.
Oh, we pronounced it right.
Yeah,
you're
Kasha,
good.
nice.
Let's go. It's a +1 for the boys.
It's a weird thing. I feel awkward doing it, so I tell people because it's way weirder to be like, what?
That's fair. I didn't even notice till you said something, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly, probably more in my head than.
Maybe someone pointed it out to you once, and
See, what's I have no idea what you said.
I said maybe someone pointed it out to you once, and ever since it's like, yeah.
Maybe I'm just not neurotic, which is probably more likely.
Rena asking if there's a stream tomorrow. No, there will be no stream tomorrow.
Never seen someone sit out a final table. Get in here,
For the
man.
question, my dear. Hope your cruise was awesome.
You can only go so long without a cigarette.
I know you've been back for a little bit now, but
Yeah. He'll take a break.
nonetheless.
Honestly, it's not the worst thing to be that a little detached.
Steve Gray says this is his first time watching. When did this tournament start? Number of entrants. Well, welcome to the stream, first of all, first and foremost. This tournament did start at 10 a.m. Central Time.
I was that kid that couldn't go to sleep because he felt like he was going to miss something.
We had about 225 entries at 365 apiece.
Like he missed nothing.
That's how my
All culminating a total prize pool of $67,500 to $15,000 up for
Because you was
first.
like coming up. I'm like, buddy, you got
Juan here, ace jack in the
He
cutoff.
wasn't there. He'd been right to sleep.
He's going to raise.
like that, but he was worse with me.
So we get 100K to go. See if anyone wakes up with anything to play along with. Will scans his 4 tray, suited, and lets it go. And then an ace-7 off for Superman. Out of position, not a great kicker, not suited.
Yeah, all the things that you don't want in a hand.
And he makes a great fold.
He would fight till he had.
And
Oh, wow.
Lane just waking it up with it here with 2 ladies. And we see this spot every once in a while.
We have a classic.
Found his hand.
Woke up with the ladies.
I feel bad, but I feel nice. Yeah.
There's a joke there somewhere.
Somewhere.
A little too soon. My bad, my bad. Good luck.
Oh.
Wow, king, jack on the flop here. Plenty of outs. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. Needs a queen. Doesn't find it.
Oh, ace jack hold.
Jeez, Louis. Jack's full of kings. That does not happen every day, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta tell you. What a nice hand for Juan. Will eliminate Lane in the 7th place. Yes, 7th place for $2,632. How about the GGs in chat for Lane? He got it in with the best possible scenario and just couldn't get it done. Ace Jack sucks out.
GG Lane, that's kind of crazy.
Right now, someone else is holding him for you.
I got someone holding
What a
him on
flop.
the
That's crazy.
Moving right along.
How in the world?
started off slow, but I knew once that first one went, floodgates
What
would
a
open.
flop.
Jack number
That's
2 from
crazy.
Everybody
space.
wants to be first.
I mean,
I would like to win.
that's how you win tournaments
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
dude. Oh, of course.
Like,
Oh yeah. Nothing on
sometimes
one,
you
man. Like
just,
he put his money in. You know?
Yeah, sometimes you just suck out and get lucky, and for you to run deep in a tournament, that has, like me personally, I feel like that has to happen at least once or twice. And Koshik looking at a premium ace-10 suited under the gun. Poker will in fact humble you 100%.
He's gonna make it 110 to go with the suited ace. Ace T and Justin here of great blackjack hands. Cannot participate.
Double down, please.
Please, one-time dealer. I'll take it face down, please.
That's not a great hand.
Oh, face down always.
We actually didn't allow it in Milwaukee.
Oh, no?
You couldn't take it face down.
Oh,
It had to be
wow.
face up, which was
I had
even
the
more
killer
tilting.
hand, man. You didn't want to go up against
And that was first game I dealt.
It's
with
great
blackjack.
whenever it's face down,
You already know what I'm talking about.
and then they just bust, so you don't even have to worry about it.
No sweat.
Yeah,
no sweat is always
yeah,
nice.
Yeah, no sweat, super nice.
But when they peel that 5 card 20 and you still haven't seen yet, you're like,
Yeah.
all right, got some work to do.
Please.
Queens and jacks with ace 10.
I took a break, made $600. Yeah.
Not many places can you do that.
No, not at all.
Granted, when I dealt blackjack, that was also back in the day when Pygo tables were, we had $15 minimum, $10 minimum Pygo tables, and that was the drinking game of choice. Now you find a Pygo table anywhere, and it's...
Pygal's the game where like you can push a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now Pygo games are like $100 a hand,
Yeah.
$50 a hand at the minimum.
I don't know. This guy that'll find table once out of every
No table games here at
4.7
TCH
weeks.
Dallas, though. Only poker, and that because that's what we like to do best. We picked a game.
Well,
It's legal.
for two reasons.
It's legal.
Not just that reason, but yeah,
I mean,
it's
yeah.
illegal to have other card games. And that's just, we live by the law.
And it's the best game. Poker, by far and large, the best game to be provided in a casino environment.
Yeah, I get sucked in when I go to the casino, bro. I get on that craps and I get on that roulette, bro.
I mean, there are fun games.
Ultimate, get me on some ultimate, bro.
Ultimate's horrible.
My pre-flop ranges is just ridiculous.
Well, of course it is.
Queen 4.
Koshik, chip leader, outflops Justin.
That's kind of really accurate right there.
Gosh, it's like, did I get a 4 here?
What did you say? You ain't afraid?
I wonder if he feels nutted up here.
Yeah, like, I was literally just thinking this in my head, like, should he check or bet? But, like, he's got a 4, and I think, like, some people might say it might open him up to being raised, but honestly, with his chip stack size, like, he can do this all day long and really not get any resistance, because Justin, with 600K in chips, either has to put him on a move or nothing. So very difficult to do there.
He takes it down, and just like you heard it, the rich do get richer.
But if you want to put it on, I'll take it.
I ain't in a hurry. He's like, I know this is going to be good. I already know I'm going to play it.
I had the 4.
Ragnar, good luck on your job interview, buddy.
Absolutely.
Can't wait for my Tesla to get here.
Also want to wish all the luck to our friends, family members, co-workers that are out in Vegas right now, crushing or grinding that series. We're gonna send all our run good right now.
Yeah, I love watching our locals play out there. It's been awesome following them on the socials.
And I gotta say, even with all that going on, we've still been crushing
Dude,
our
it's been
guarantees.
crushing it,
And
yeah.
I cannot be thankful enough to our community here in Dallas and Oklahoma areas, and Austin areas too. A lot of them come up here for.
Yeah, I meant to play today, and that didn't happen. But
I told you we were going to get philosophical.
Juan here, Ace Jack is gonna open it up, and Will happy to shove it with tens.
Talking philosophical and a poker hand broke up.
I like this is a fun one. Sometimes you get too serious on the final table. Everyone's chill here.
I still think it would have been a way wilder and more fun table with Curly here.
It's back to Josh here. Does he wake up with something? He's got King Jack in the big blind, but it's just too big of a size
yeah,
to be calling off with, especially with
Juan. Yep. Actually, a really tough spot. Oh, flicks the chip in.
All right, let's play a hand.
Ace Jack versus tens.
You wear your sneakers
Another
today,
tournament
races,
life at risk here.
foot races
I
for
said we
you
might
today,
not lose
sir.
someone this hand, then I had
we'll see.
Anybody's hand here, and it's a jack on the flop.
Oh, boy.
Tens need help. Will he find it?
10 only.
And Juan has got him covered. That's going to be another elimination.
With Ace Jack.
I wanted somebody to.
Nice hand for Juan there.
I think you've won.
Tough run out for the tens. But, hey, such is poker.
I think you've won.
How about some
5 all-ins in a
GGs?
row
Taking
now,
home
probably?
$3,200
Juan won the
here.
hand.
Oh, he won the hand. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Discount, but I'm gonna put the full amount out.
I mean, the best time
Okay.
to run hot is at the
like-
final table, right?
Just making sure the run out recorded it correctly.
And then I just decided to come to a
I don't know how to run at all.
Rescan here before we pan back to the players.
I've just
if I
survived,
bet if he still falls, probably it's hard to replicate.
survived till I can thrive.
I was trying not to blow up the pot. I might 3-bet that sometimes, you know.
That's a
But
raise, kinda. I mean, you
There we
don't
go.
have Jack.
I think earlier when the average was about 120, I had 300. And then the average caught up with me, and I've been like that the rest of the time. That bubble killed me. I lost about
Yeah, you can hear Mitch talking about it. They were on the bubble for an extended period of time.
No, because I gave it to him, but I was doing pretty good enjoying the bubble, and then I just ran into a big hand with him.
Again, how about some GGs in chat for Will there, getting it in with the tens, got it in good, got it out bad, unfortunately.
And just like that, we're 5-handed.
We're getting down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah,
like
hand
to
number
say.
21 too. That's
I had like
Speaking of table games,
really flying.
ace 10. I had a lot of those kind of hands. It's like I'm gonna raise with the stack.
Five-handed, yeah. I literally, he had the right mentality. He's won 5 all-ins, I think, at the final table. I raised one hand, got bullied out of it, and I haven't won a single hand.
Josh can make the call with a 10-9. We're gonna get looks like a check from the big blind.
10-9 versus Queen 8.
And it comes a 10 high board, double club. Nothing really going on, nothing cooking for Juan.
I'm happy that the best hand is doing
Juan now sitting on 1.3 million in chips. He's definitely come a long way
Absolutely.
on this final table.
I mean, to be
As
fair,
Josh takes that one down.
nobody's ever rooting for the person with the least amount of chips at the
That's
final
true.
table.
That's why it's gone so fast, though.
They're not.
No,
I do.
I don't. Only when it's me.
Mitch being real here.
Oh yeah, when I watch it at home, yeah. I'm watching it at home, I'll be like,
Yeah, there's like no one rooting for you. I'm just
I'm rooting for me.
you are. I'm watching this they watch you run over the table with, 3 million in chips or whatever you have.
oh yeah, the stream is always rooting for the underdog.
That's for
Just
sure.
so you guys know, if it does come up, I'm cool to talk chop. Probably not because you guys have big stacks, but just if it does.
I won't talk chop till we get to like 3 or less. Okay.
Some chop talk now. on the
Or
table.
anti-chop talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh is shutting that down right now. Not yet, sirs.
Yeah, these stacks are really, there's what you would consider 2 short stacks now. So really not really a discussion to be had there. So Kashik's going to open 10-8 suited, and Josh has a suited ace here. And see what he decides to do. He's going to make the call. Superman with the Queen 9 off. What's he going to do on his big blind? He's going to elect to defend. Oh, this could get this could get interesting. Jack 5-7, 2 clubs. Superman with the only club. Kashik with the gutter.
And Josh is betting. $150. Maybe a little situational awareness here. Does have the best hand at the end of the day.
Yeah, Koshik with the gutter and the backdoor hearts. I could see him definitely continuing here. Looks like he's cutting the chips out for it.
I think he's going to try and turn this hand into a... Yeah, it's pretty close to a semi-bluff. He does only have 10 high, so I guess it does kind of make it a bluff. Well, like you said, he's got some back doors, some front doors. He wants to take this pot down right now. Josh just sitting on ace high. And
I actually really like this play the more that I
sure.
think about this. With his specific holding as well. You know, what's Josh flatting with here? Flatting his 3-bet, so you know he's not worried about overpairs really. And yeah, it's going to get it done. Josh is going to let it go.
nicely done, Koshik.
In this game, in poker, if you play tournaments, yeah, you do get, I mean, you get unlucky way more than you get lucky over time. I mean,
I don't know about that, but this could be possible.
I had a good hand.
Oh boy.
What if you win? Yeah, obviously.
Thank you, man. Got those lucky ones.
check raise.
Oh, good player, bud. Nice.
Thank you.
Everyone here played great. That's
Not me, I just got lucky.
one of us doesn't, but I won't say who.
You can use
Okay,
my
that's
name,
fair.
it's okay.
Feel personally attacked right there, Josh.
Josh now at 10-9 suited.
I resemble that remark.
Ooh, that's a Marx Brothers line. And actually also Three Stooges.
Justin just hasn't had anything to play with really.
Justin completely card dead on this final table.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
It's all right.
Less variance. Just
Absolutely.
get to fold a bunch.
And as you heard the dealer say, we've stepped up our blind level now.
Oh,
25, 50, 50.
oh.
Sounds lucky to me. It's coming, fellas.
595.
Shout out any UFC fans out there. Big card tonight. Also my F1 fans. British Grand Prix tomorrow. Two things that have absolutely nothing to do with poker.
Come on, I've been patient.
Justin with ace-4 off here. See what he decides to do. He's going to just flick in the call. Koshik with 7-8. And we're going to go see a flop.
What did I do?
6-6-9.
Little open ender for Koshik on a paired board. Justin with the best hand in ace high is a pure coin flip. Pair outs are also live for Koshik, and he's going to go ahead and
Yeah, let's
bet
say
it.
Koshik's absolutely going to take his equity here.
He's going to take it down. The old 8 high, not bad. Couple hellos there on Facebook. Got Mr. Bart Bogard is in the chat over there.
Hey, what's up, Bart?
Shout out from Vegas, Lego. He's wishing Mitch some love.
This is not my normal style of play, Sherry.
Miss Mallory, Mal Pal Johnson in the chat as well. Paige Curry, hello everybody over
Mal,
there.
Hello.
It's half the chips.
Funny
I think
story.
it's half the chips.
I actually talked to Mal, and I didn't realize she worked here for as long as she did.
Nice.
And we had no idea who each other were.
Nice,
Like literally no idea.
nice. I mean,
Kind of wild.
I've
I've
the
just been
face to
coming
the-
for
to the
so
voice.
long, you know,
Yeah, oh,
like
that
it's
too,
just,
yeah.
you know, like I've been here literally since day one, soft opening. My member number's 72, 0072, which I should have took that as an omen now that I think about it. I do decent here, though. I can't complain.
On here, ace-8 of clubs, under the gun, going to open to 100K. Justin on the button with a king-queen, one of the better hands he's seen so far. I wonder if he's thinking about just sending it.
Yeah, he might just ship it here.
Facing an under the gun open here, I actually really don't mind any button he clicks.
I don't want to see a call here because then you invite the big blind in. So I think the move here is to, man, he's just got such a weird stack size. If he ships here, it's 2x pot, 4x the open. But you really don't want to be inviting that big blind in, especially with a hand of this nature. And that's kind of what he's thinking about. Yeah, it's a tough spot.
Lets it go. Wants to make those 11 bigs work.
Well, and with that many players behind, too, like, you just open yourself up to all sorts of stuff.
Josh going to flick in the call. He's dominated. He needs help.
How much do you have?
Doesn't find it. Ace high still the best with backdoor clubs. For Juan, it looks like he is going to happily continue. Josh with just nothing going on here. So might as well raise. Nice.
Very nice.
Gets the snap fold from Juan.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, players might start to sense that, like, he's faced that type of aggression early on in this and has folded those hands, so he just took a stand there and said, you know what, I'm going to put one in and see what happens.
What's in 24 minutes?
Well, I'm just looking where the time is. 24 and a half, so at 4 and a half will be up to you. Right?
Oh.
20-minute lag or something?
How are you watching? Oh, do you have people watching telling you or something?
No, when he watches it later, he'll know where.
Oh, I got you. You gotta look at the timestamp. Okay.
Right, that's right.
Okay, I got you.
We got a whole team of people.
Koshik almost just straight calling Justin out.
Yeah.
Dang, just shots fired. No. I knew what Justin meant.
Superman looking at a suited ace.
And he's content with opening. Can make it a $120. Justin king queen offsuit again. This time in one worse position.
And he just saw king on the flop there, and he's basically faced with the same decision here.
Remember, I have 420.
Blaze it.
But I think what makes it a little different here is that Justin has him covered. So if he does elect to rip here, he's not fully dead.
Regardless of what happens in this hand, that's going to change. It's a good number.
He sends it.
Oh,
Ace jack for Koshik.
boy.
Oh my goodness.
This is actually a 6 spot for Koshik. You do not want to be in the business of perhaps tripling somebody up. Like, I don't know what Superman's going to do, obviously. He's committed a fourth of his stack, Superman has. But Koshik with like a dominating chip lead here with a hand that's just so tough against an open and a jam. Like, if he could see the cards, he might take his equity. But
Wow.
I actually don't mind the laydown
Love
at
it.
one bit, because you know more than likely, like, Superman's going to probably take his equity here and get it down, and he's just going to ladder up.
Yeah, it's be covered.
But with Superman's open, he's basically saying, like, yo, I'm ready to commit my stack.
6 bigs left for Superman behind.
Levi in the chat, what's the good, my man?
What's up, Levi? And he lets it go.
Wow, I would not have expected that.
First shove was gonna probably get called. I'm like, God, I haven't done a thing the entire final table.
That's why I gave it to
Nick, I think the biggest difference was the number of players that were behind and the action for the difference between the two king queens there. I think he really wanted to ship the last one too.
Pocket aces, yeah.
No, I know.
Mitch is going to live to tell the story another day. And we're going to continue on. More five-handed play from the final table of our $20,000 guaranteed no-limit Holdem tournament here at Texas Card House, Dallas. We hold this tournament every Saturday. Make sure you make a hotel reservation, get a flight, get your butt down here on any given Saturday, and you will not regret it. One of the best tournaments around. Lest I say, best tournaments, regular tournaments in the country.
Yeah, it's up there.
It's up there.
Ben and Pez in the booth.
Hello, how the heck are you? I'm Ben, that's Pez.
How's vacation, my man?
Oh, it was chill.
Nice. Got
Wisconsin
a break from
is
the
nothing
heat?
but chill, yeah. I mean, it was still hot.
Was it hot?
Yeah.
Was it hot out there?
It does.
I
It
don't
is
know
hot.
the weather out there.
Wisconsin summers are still brutal, but it was a little bit more temperate. Less, it was, more humid, less sun heat.
My brain's not a great place to read.
And Mitch's going to elect to rip this ace, this suited ace.
And Koshik actually has him dominated here. Most of the time they're going to chop, but
call this.
But Mitch is suited.
Mitch, I think you should have done this last hand, buddy, but all good. Let's see what happens on this one.
Have a heart.
Have a heart.
Have a heart.
I love it. Keep doing what you do, baby.
Like 3 of them.
And there's one heart on the flop, but looks close to a chop right now. And that's a chop. Unless there's a 3 or 6 to change the outcome, and that is not one of those. So these players will chop this hand.
I was just doing that to help out.
I lost 25K.
You did, no, because of him. You'll be,
Lost 12 and a half.
well, no, you break even because the 25, they, yeah, 12 and a half. It was 15, you lost 10.
Lost 12.
You want 10, buddy?
You got the extra 5K chip. Look at that.
How much was it? How much was it? Yesterday.
So that's why you only lost 10 instead of 15.
Did you see that, Crusher?
What's up?
He got heads up in the Thursday, and they chopped it heads up.
No, better than losing.
That's right.
Better than losing.
34 each? That's nice.
Heads up's fun though.
Heads up is fun.
It's hard.
I'll totally
Okay.
back that. Heads up is a fantastic
pretty
game to
even?
play.
Was it pretty even in chips? That's kind of even.
Chips for days. I'm just kidding.
Do they run a low stake heads up tournament at the WSOP? They
don't know.
They have to, don't they?
Well,
You got a
You think
deadline?
they
that's a real logistical problem.
Yeah, it's terrible
Okay.
logistically.
It's
I'm just joking with you.
really awful.
Yeah. I watched the final of the big buy-in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Except for what's his name just tanking for 5 minutes the
Yep.
whole fucking time.
Not
Oh,
gonna.
sorry.
No. Well,
Dump. Do we have a dump button?
We ain't married yet. We going crazy.
punt counter.
Sorry. Swear jar. It's just really like disheartening to the game to me.
And number 1 for Justin, the first bird sighting.
Let's see what he decides to do here because he's on that like strange stack size where you want to get called with this because you are number 1. Do you flat? Do you jam and like scare your opponent off the hand? I don't. It's a tough position to be in with this hand, and I know that's what he's thinking about right now. See what he decides to do here. Matt Benjamin in the chat. What's up, my man?
All of it. And Josh wants a count.
Oh, wow. Does Josh think he's on any kind of underpair with the way he tanked there?
Yeah, I was gonna say this part of his shtick is to get a count.
Oh, is
Pretty
it?
much no
Oh, I
matter
didn't
what.
know that, yeah.
Yeah, he does like to get counts.
I do like the ship there instead of trying to get creative.
I was just like, I'm like, dude, I
If you got it, you got it.
Push back at Josh, I think like, Hardly at all. It's like,
Shoot a smooth call, let me catch up a little bit.
dude, I told you what happened with me on the Thursday. I played 2 hands, aces and aces, got knocked out on both.
We could have done it again.
Were you dealing that?
No, I
Oh.
was behind you.
I really, for a split second, I was like,
Not
oh,
shy of
this never
honesty.
happened to me.
Yeah.
I was like, ace is my first hand. Heck yeah. And then I was
That's
just
why
like,
you just sit down and
gotta
you
go
just
rebuy.
walk right away.
I think I did it right too, because the guy, mine's were 488, and the guy raised to 4,200. I had 20K, and I was like, any other raise is just suspicious for me. So I just insta rip. He had kings, so it didn't matter, but door cards. Bing. I was like,
Oh, Juan folding sixes
Whoa.
there.
Wait a minute.
Wow. I think 6+ is the cutoff, especially 5-handed. I think it's maybe even 5s at that point, but he's going to let it go.
you're a nice guy. I'll cross it, but
Some people really don't like playing the smaller pairs in tournament, and if you're not like an ultra-studied player, you don't realize how much equity you're losing in this format.
Oh, it's pretty good.
But I won't knock anybody's game if that's what makes you comfortable.
Every time I can't
Go do it.
I mean, I guess if it's really going to coach you, maybe you shouldn't. But that one day at that super aggressive table, the day we both bubbled, super aggressive table, and everyone folds. Curly looks down a big one. He had aces. She's like, God, he's just livid. And I was like, all right, I see. But he was super short too. He was just,
That's a blessing in disguise.
yeah, it always baffles me when people like shove jack.
2
into a
5s
small pot.
for Superman, and he's got
Superman's going to
265.
rip.
Significantly worse outcome here, right? It's like,
This is a good time to do it.
Yeah, he's just got to let it go. Yep.
Whee!
65.
Superman with the Superman necklace on.
And Justin with an
Justin
ace.
with the ace.
He said two.
okay, my
Let's see what they try to, like, It's a tough spot. He's gonna
Gets
leave
the
it up.
let go.
Yeah, he's gonna leave it up to the larger stacks here. See what they want to do.
Oh, number one.
No, Superman, my man.
Oh my God.
really?
Oh wow.
Mitch needing help. He's got 2 5s against 2 1s.
6 times today.
Wow.
So this will be the time that I hit the 6. Probably.
It
I'll
is
take it on the
1 and
flop.
7.
Oh,
Wow.
not a terrible
Out
flop.
and 8.
He's got more outs. Any 5 or 8 will do it. 3 is not it. Needs
A
some help on the
4,
river.
8, a 5.
Oh my goodness,
Oh.
aces hold.
It's always a sweat.
Absolutely. Superman is going to take down 5th place money for $4,050 off of a 365 bind. That's a good return for one of our chat
Thanks
pros,
for keeping it
Mitch.
Congrats,
GG.
buddy. Great to see you again. Always a pleasure. Certified chat pro.
We played together a lot. He knows I'm not trying to do anything.
Love to see our chatters making final tables.
All the love, all the love.
Hey, like really, anytime I see anybody in here playing well or doing well, it's really great to see.
Whatever. I mean,
And now we got 4 crushers
I think you all
remain.
played really good. I'm not just like, I'm not just blowing smoke. You guys all played really good. I'm cool with whatever.
Here's the problem. We only can ask for it once.
I mean,
That's my only problem is we only can ask for it once.
we're all good enough where it would be ICM, right? We're not. No one's talking about like an equal chop. I mean, you're clearly.
Yeah, Koshik definitely not doing equal chop. I would steer clear from that conversation.
I mean, with ICM,
as
I'm
far.
getting first place money probably, right?
No,
Well,
there's
I
no way
mean,
to get all the way.
No, I mean, you would get, you would get,
Close. Well, between 10 and 15.
Yeah, you would probably get like 11 or 12, like
Yeah.
12,000, I would guess. Like,
It might, might
Might
be
even-
more than that.
yeah. But I mean, it'd be a pretty sweet deal if y'all.
I'm willing to talk about it.
I'm well, yeah.
I think it'd be more than that with the chips.
Huh?
I think it'd be more than that with the chips.
Yeah. I'm willing to talk about it.
Hey, Alex. We all said we're
Nick, I am too, actually.
Ace Jack 7 on the flop. Gutter for Josh.
Any chance I can get a Red Bull? Here, take. Oh, real.
Another ace.
Or sorry.
King high flush draw for Juan here, and the king high have 90% of the equity. As Josh just betting and pretty much naked gutter here on a pair board. But he's hoping this aggression could just get his opponent out of here. King high flush draw.
I don't know if this is enough.
Pretty close.
Yeah, he's getting really, like, really good odds. He doesn't know it. He has the best hand here, too. But with that ace peeling.
Take your time, man. We're playing for a decent amount of money here. Take your time.
With that table talk, I would actually call this too. That seemed very strange to me.
The river's a jack
and
of
he gets
spades.
there.
But it's a double paired board. Any ace or jack is a boat. So pretty much he just has a bluff catcher here.
Oh, boy. Is Josh going to make a move?
Wow.
Oh,
What a spot.
man.
You drill the nut flush on a double paired board. This is a spot. We're going to let Juan think this one out.
Is this ever a bluff? You know, like, is it ever a bluff? This is just so sick. And it's like, if he makes this call, it's even more ridiculous. Like, man, I think, oh, man.
This is where I say I'm not qualified to talk color on this one.
No, you can't. Like, these types of situations, like, you really have to, like, bear in mind the player. If you've played with them all day, you know, do they have, like, and it's such a board here, like, such a dynamic board. The worst spade came. Oh,
wow!
He
What a
makes
sick
the
call!
Oh my gosh!
I mean, when you look at it, right, like he's got the nut flush. This is a simple call. Like, no, there's nothing simple about that call. Nice one there for Juan.
Wow. And, like, I actually really agree with Jay here. Like, if he was going to make a stab at it, he should have shoved. But, oh my gosh, what a call.
No, it's all right. You made the right call. It's never done.
What's going on?
Oh, boy. That's got to make a highlight reel. I don't know if we've ever even done tournament highlight reels, but, like, that call.
I'll make sure it happens.
Like, this late in a tournament, that's just so ridiculous of a call. And facing, did he triple barrel there?
Yes.
Oh,
but
my gosh.
I believe barrel number 1 was pretty small.
Yeah, barrel 1 was just a regular C-bet with the, and there's 2 spades. But with the trip 8, like, oh my gosh. What a call.
I just don't think you guys check poker atlas.
Yeah, I totally agree. And if I, like, he tried to, like, it was too small. I think if you're going to commit to it, just, you got to ship it there. Because I don't think there's any way that he can call a ship there. That's crazy. And that's, oh my God. I'll just do that one time. That's just.
They're at the Final Four for a reason, man.
That's, boy, that's sick. I know what it feels like to make a hero call of that nature, and boy, I'm like in a tournament this late. That's just, whew. To be right, oh my gosh, that's.
How many of the 5 did you knock out, Warren?
What's that?
How many of the 5 did you knock out?
He knocked out a couple.
How many have I knocked out?
At the we started final table at 9. I'm just curious.
I think like 2 before.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, I totally agree. If it's an all-in, I don't think he finds the call there one bit.
Yeah, I knocked him out with the aces.
Yep. Are you guys what, 2 and 2?
Oh boy,
Oh, I knocked 2 out. You're right. I forgot about that.
that's just so, like, the more I'm thinking about this, it's.
I did forget about that. Yeah.
He didn't even tank that long. I would have tanked for like 5 minutes plus. Like, I don't know. It's just.
If you enjoyed that hand there a couple
Man,
moments ago,
that's
drop a like.
wild.
That was a good one, and you were here for it live.
So yeah, there's just no breaks at the final table ever. They're like smokers be damned.
Hit that little thumb up button, goes a long way to make sure the stream is supported. If you know, lets us know we're doing a good job here at TCH Live for low price of $0.00.
If you called and were wrong, you were down to
Shameless like plug. Shameless.
I should have just shelled.
A couple of 7-6s here for both Juan and Justin. Looks like Justin might want to play his. He is the short stack though, and he is going to try and find a better spot. And there's the third 7.
How much do you have?
About $1 million.
Is he thinking about just sending it?
Let's go 185.
Okay, not all in, but he will open. A little over 3x. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
boy.
Josh, an underpair.
Oh.
Not to be
Fives
confused
are
with
just
underwear.
right on the cusp, too, and he's going to ship it.
Count, please.
Oh, this is a 6 spot for Koshik, too, man. You know, does he ever think Josh is tilted here? How strong is this hand?
55.
Is his ace dominated? Like, obviously, if Koshik could see the cards, I'm sure he'd snap call this, but he cannot. Oh, boy, what a 6 spot.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Lets it go. Josh chips up through the chip leader.
Yeah, Josh with a lot of fold equity there with his stack being so large. Just, Koshik just more incentivized to stay in a massive chip lead. Especially if there's like discussion of a ICM already. Like you have to think about some of that stuff whenever you try to make moves.
I remember what you said. Sorry, I had to run back because I don't want to. But yeah, just I can't have any electronics here. I'll take it in a second. From you. Sorry.
Our boy Alex, chip runner Alex.
Is Alex running the ICM calculator?
I think he is. Definitely get that man some stream time.
Yeah, man, that dude's a grinder.
That dude is the
I see
bomb.
him all the time.
Best
yeah.
chip runner in the galaxy, brother. That dude is a tank. Queen 10 v Josh. I almost said Josh 10. Queen 10 versus Jack 10. I should have just committed.
Oh, Mitch A in the chat already. What's up, my
What's
guy?
up, Mitch? Nice run. Nice run. I ain't really mad for 4K.
Nah, 4K is solid.
Unless I really made a like a big blunder or something, I
Yeah.
ain't that mad. It comes ace high.
Case 4-6. 2 spades. Koshik with the only spade here.
And position.
That's such a pretty hand.
Such a pretty end.
Terrible for that board.
Pub and we'll battle.
Yeah.
Sorry, let's take the one
When the blinds change, switch the day.
Okay.
Are you plugging it in? Oh, no.
We're going for glory.
Get it.
Yep.
3 minutes left in this level.
No. I was trying to find an app to download. I don't have anything on my phone.
Oh, boy.
Run so bad.
You can just type in ICM poker and there'll be websites all over the place.
Yeah.
I just
It's
found
not-
with not
Like I
being
said,
able to,
I'll listen, but I think it's a little soon for that.
Kashik with the ace. Jack.
by
Koshik,
any way for
sorry.
me to get knocked out.
Said it like with cash money. Kashik.
See if he gets any action here.
Now it's only gonna pay maybe like.
How about
Oh,
a
yeah.
suited ace from Justin?
We'll all get like third place money-ish, and then he'll take
man.
almost the majority of it. It's just, I'd rather play it out. Unless he's willing to give significant concessions.
Justin with 12 bigs here
Yeah, I think
in
so.
his
What do you
big
think?
blind.
He does have fold equity against a few opens, but there are a lot of holdings that are just going to be calling this off to realize.
This is actually like one of the better combos to do it with, any of these wheel aces, if you do it. Yeah, Justin's been put in some tough spots, especially with his stack size. That's just like the #1 inhibiting thing. He's just going to make the call. Try to realize some equity here.
And he both players find top pair. Justin needs some serious help, though. He needs to find a tray or running diamonds or a king or queen on the board to counterfeit. And they'll chop in that case. I love the thought here from Justin. It's so tough in these spots.
Yeah, that down bet is just super suspicious. A down bet to this level is just, man, like, you know he's got an ace here. Like, all the 2-pair combos exist here. All the better aces exist here. Does he ever put him on a singular king or queen?
Okay, he's going to call one street. To a turn we go. He can
praying for
improve.
a diamond.
He does find a diamond.
Oh, boy.
But he's going to need one more.
Yeah, this might be it right here. And we'll get to that super chat here in a second. Thanks, buddy. So Justin finding some equity here. He's got just over a pot size bet left. Like, I think this is the time to just ship it. Even if you had your opponent on an ace, you're holding the ace that matters.
530,000.
Yeah,
All
he's gonna ship
in.
it.
Really tough to fold this hand here.
Yeah, just really. Boy.
I mean, he doesn't need to fold. He does have the best one, but he's just thinking if he even has to.
Yeah, and it's like, does Koshik ever put him on a set here? Like, he's played it a little trappy, but with his stack size and what's already in the pot, like, I think you just, if you flopped a set, you flopped a set. GG, buddy.
And it looks like we're going to be seeing a river card.
Yeah.
And away we go. It's over a million chip pot. An ace tray of diamonds is very live.
Yeah, and really, like, the set holdings, you think you would have, like, he would have found them pre, so you're not ultra concerned.
So many outs here. Can he find one on the river? It's a three. Finds it to take the pot. Justin is going to get the full double up through our chip leader.
The 3 from space. Oh, my
Jesus.
gosh.
That's not what I wanted to hear. You prefer that?
Nice hand
wow.
for Justin.
There's no doubt about that was the dirty one.
Oh, man.
Oh, okay. I didn't even hear you now. There was a big hand.
Nice
Oh,
hand.
that's just crazy. Oh, my gosh. Tournament poker is just ridiculous.
Gut-wrenching sometimes.
He used
man.
his one time, too.
Let's see if they're all there. I see them. We're good.
3066.
I hope people watch his stream and are like, that's how Justin plays all the time? He is a gutless wimp.
Yeah.
It's like, if I had to describe my play for the most part of the tournament at the final table, it's been shrieking coward or gutless wimp. I mean,
I don't think we've said any of that at all.
Nah, man. Justin's one of the most hard on himself guys.
Yeah, he's just really
how
being
about,
really hard on
if you
himself.
don't mind,
yeah.
he's gonna. I know Justin's gonna watch this later. If you don't mind, in the chat, type in a heart for that man. He likes a little positive encouragement. I'm gonna send him a heart.
He's definitely. Yeah, he's like I think he's played great with what he's had thus far. He's been put in some weird spots.
I mean,
But yeah, with that diamond on the turn, like he just has so much equity and basically a pot size bet left. You just have to let it go there.
partly because I work here and I'm have to deal with people, but if I double up, I'm still down to top stuff. You know what I mean? I won't ever pressure anyone, but I don't want you to think I don't want you to think it's off the table because I double up.
Now with the newly minted stack, he's got some maneuverability, and he's going to start to use those chips to his advantage, opening up 4-5 suited from the calling 4-5 suited from the small blind. Kaushik does have king jack here. I like a raise in this spot with the big blind, blind versus blind, especially with Justin's flat.
It looks like Kaushik is going to play in the big blinds. He's going to make it a little bit more. How about 260?
Oh, that's massive.
That's a big open here, especially this deep, this late. I think Justin might not want to get too ahead of himself here with these chips. He does only have 5 high, and he does get out of the way. And now we forgot during that last hand here, but Mitch A.
Oh, yeah.
$99.99 super chat. My friend, congrats on the final table. Thank you so much for the super chat. Guys, just so you know, all super chats that do go to our stream go straight to the commentary and back end guys here. We split that up amongst all of us, so we appreciate all the support. If you do enjoy a good show, it just keeps us motivated and working hard for you, hoping we can put out good content 5 times a week, minimum. Love all the love there for Justin in chat. Let's go, guys. Best chat in poker.
You had a ton of outs in equity. With the ace jack, as the king, queen, 7 all chop it, and diamond wins it, and a 3 wins it. There was a lot of equity there.
You didn't have to use your one time on that. You didn't have to use your one time on that.
My brother works tonight. I haven't even texted him until he may come in at like I think 10 p.m.
Kaushik 7-6 in the small. He's going to call along and play with Josh here.
Oh no, you have to be set up for.
And it's going to be a 7 on the board and a gutter for Josh. 60-40 spot here. Josh gonna bet it 130. Kaushik flops a pair here.
You know what I just realized? I'm almost certainly the old man of the table. There was one year at the World Series, the final 9. I would have been the second oldest player there. Come on, man. Well, I don't know. Juan might be.
It looks like he's gonna come along one more street at least.
Yeah.
Oh, you look kind of like my age.
Josh looking for a 10-8 or a 9 to take the lead.
Obviously.
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 Freaking obviously.
Obviously. Just drills it.
Drills the nuts. Does Josh here. Check mark. Cannot lose the hand. Kaushik sitting on 4th pair. Josh here, see, it looks like he might go somewhere in the middle. Maybe a little less. And he gets the quick fold. Nice hand for Josh and a nice fold for Kaushik.
Four-handed. Everybody with over 20 bigs right now. Rena rolling 100. Nice. Justin looking at King 7 off.
So there's no breaks for the duration, right? Am I the only cigarette smoker here?
Going to a flop here. 10-7-7. Rainbow. Check, check.
Check on the turn here.
First of all, I didn't know.
Brings in an open ender for the king queen.
I would like to bet from the open ender there, but he's going to like to check.
And Juan here with the best of it with king queen high.
Oh, God.
Success, success,
Yeah.
success.
You win.
Josh was hoping to be playing that 10 and chop.
Yeah.
King 7 offsuit. First position. 7, 7, 10.
You really should. I don't know about reviewing the chart. It's definitely not shove right in, but
Was there any raising preachers?
your Paul. Probably should be talking this and trying you, but whatever. A little friendly.
Was there any raising, or you guys just both called and check?
I lent you, we checked the whole.
King 3, King Queen?
Yeah.
I had King 7. Yeah.
So the king wasn't coming. That's good news for me.
Just flopped 7, 7, 10. I was like,
Oh, right,
Kashik
right.
looking at king,
like
queen
the
off.
None of you had a pair, so. This final table could be good. Or this final table might get me bullied in every tournament now. I was like, he's such a win.
Kev Boz in the chat.
Who's that? Who's that,
What's
man?
up, my guy?
Kevin, one of our dealers here, and friends of the stream. Always making a chat appearance every once in a while.
I don't know if I've ever said this on stream. I guess that's a bad way to say it.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, it
Where
is
are we
a
going
little
with
scary.
this?
It's a good thing, I promise. So, man, the whole staff is just great here.
I
Like
really
if you
appreciate that.
if you're a reg here, like they get to know you, you know, like I just yeah, man, it's just such a friendly environment.
It's just different than a casino, man.
It so is, man.
It's
like
just
so
like you're always
is.
scared to talk to dealers, or you're intimidated, or dealers are intimidated to players
Yeah.
because everyone thinks everyone's out to get them, or whatever. But here it's just an absolute family at TCH Dallas.
It's great. I like, I walk in, I dab up like half the dealers, just because like you've seen them, like a lot of you guys have been working here a long time.
Yeah.
But then even like the new staff that comes in, we welcome the new staff. We're like, oh hey, where you from? Where'd you move from?
And it goes
Do you
both
need some
ways.
pointers?
I dealt to a new face today, someone who just signed up today, who's been living in Oklahoma and playing in Oklahoma, and he had his first experience here today. And, I was trying to be as welcoming and friendly as I can, giving him information about everything and talking to him, and hoping he had a good time. And it just feels better.
Absolutely.
It just feels
yeah.
better.
Yeah.
So we'd love to see you if you haven't made it out to Texas Card House Dallas yet. We'll try our best to make you feel welcome and at home.
Kashik in the big blind with the ace-7 off. Let's see if he elects to defend. And Thomas Rainier with a $9.99 super chat.
Hey, Thomas.
What's good, Ben and Pez? As they say, better late than never to join the chat.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. And
yes,
thank you for the support.
Sir.
Kashik here, ace-7 in the big blind. Looks like he is going to squeeze against Josh. These two have been firing at each other the whole final table. Let's see what Josh decides to do here.
This is actually a really strong line. I like this play a lot. Really repping top of range. Let's see, he's going to make the call, and let's see like a 3-diamond flop. That'd be gross. Ace-6-3.
So it's
So
going to be old top pair.
Koshik.
Out flops Josh, and how about second pair for Josh? No real redraws, just needs to find a king or a 6.
Love a check here.
Oh, he's gonna go ahead and lead. He was the 3-better, so I mean he does have that betting lead right now.
And looks like he's going to make it 240 to go.
And with their table history here, I don't think Josh is folding just yet. Can he get a suck out against Koshik?
Oh, boy. Yeah, there's definitely some leveling going on here from their previous play.
Oh, it's a 10. That's no improvement for Josh.
All in.
And he's just going to send it, put Josh to the test. Can he make the fold? Oh, man. Oh, no.
I thought he was
Josh,
just going to
Josh,
rip it.
Josh. Think about it. Think about it, friend. You got chips to play with.
Yeah, does he like ever think Koshik's just making a move here?
He's got 11 big blinds. Definitely a playable stack.
Like, I don't know what kind of draw exists here that he could put Koshik on. But like I said, you know, there could be some leveling here.
I honestly don't believe you.
Oh, he said he doesn't believe him.
Oh, no. Oh, Josh.
This would end your big chip run too, wouldn't it? Probably tilt you enough so you probably wouldn't come back from that.
Sir, you're the one not coming back.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, what's Josh going to do? He's not a believer, but, you know, we can all see here Koshik actually does have the best hand and a majority of the equity, 90-10 here. It's a massive pot, too.
So we have to subtract 1,500 or 1.5 million from the pot number. So it's 2 million chip pot effective right now.
It's policy on massages. Are we allowed to give a massage girl a hair? No.
Why was that the clearest
Sorry,
thing we've heard all night? That's so funny.
Josh might talk himself into a call here. Really thinking about it. Kev Boss called it. Said it right as he said it.
They're not allowed it. It's the one thing we didn't cover. Okay. They can, right?
Oh! He gave the pump fake.
I feel like James Brown up in here.
Oh, boy.
No!
Oh, he makes the call.
Not the
And
right
he's
call
gonna
in this
find
spot.
the bad news
Oh,
quick.
no. He needs help on the river. He's looking for a king or a 6. No dice.
Oh,
Aces will
wow.
take the hand. Josh is eliminated in 4th place.
Josh talked himself into the call there, eliminated in 4th place. Good game, buddy. Taking home $5,400. Oh, wow, just
There's very little that you could do to make me mad at you after all that.
We shouldn't even play. You're just gonna win.
I mean, if you guys want to just give me first place money and chop the rest, that's fine by me.
I mean, that first is a little like, but so what's the story left? But what do
I
you,
mean, what do you
how
guys?
many chips
What's
do you
what's
have?
the ICM? I want to know the ICM before I accept anything.
But honestly,
How much do you have?
under probably like around $1 million.
All right, so they're going to, looks like, talk about some opportunities here on the final table as they're now three-handed. A lot of money up there.
It's a fun experience, man. Three-handed poker, for sure.
It is.
No, it's a black.
I love short-handed poker. I love short-handed poker in a tournament.
Left and right. And
I haven't had any in a while. I need to get back in these tourney streets.
I'm sorry. Take it easy, fold.
Well, let's see what they're going to do here.
25, 31, 32,000.
Well, if we do chop second and third, we each get 8K. I mean, I'm not saying let's do it. I'm just saying, is that what would happen? We each get 8K.
Yeah, because it's 16.
Okay, so it's 15, 4, 10, 2, 6, 2. So 25, 31.
I mean, I'd obviously give up a little bit. Like, you can't expect me to just like
No,
give you all.
Yeah,
I mean, you guys would probably get another G or something to split between you.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like 15, 10, 6, or there's 32 total. So I mean, it almost to make him take 3 off. That would be 12, 10, 10. I'm just saying hypothetically. That's not what I'm proposing. So, but.
On 16.
no, I mean, yeah, like you wouldn't. That'd be like.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ahead of us fast. I'm just saying, like, if we were to split it, we would do 8 and 8, and you still keep your first.
Thank you.
You want to split first and second? That'd be like 13K or something, and then we get what, 85 each or 95 each. I don't know the math.
Just letting y'all
We
hear
each had
this
like about $1 million.
conversation. If
Yep.
you've never been in a tournament and discussed a chop, this is typically what it's like.
Yeah, it's a good experience for anyone to learn how these conversations
Yeah.
go, so how you guys can navigate it in the future. So I don't mind just letting them talk at all.
Yeah, Rich, I actually remember that. Rich saying we played heads up. Justin looking at Queen 8 suited. Koshik's going to open his Ace 4 off from the button. And Justin's going to fold.
So if you split first and second, it'd be like 12, 5 or something. Would you take 13,000, 95, 95?
I want to know what the ICM number is first.
That is, I was like, I'm probably pretty close.
It's 13,000, 95, 95.
It'd be 13, about 93, 92.
Wow, dude. I'm good at math, but like I was like, I'm close, but like, wow, that was.
Yeah, it's 1397.
Within like 100,000.
I'm fine with either doing ICM or just
Give me 13.5 and we're done.
13.
No, you're.
It'd be about 13, 1, 94, 93.
That's actually a pretty legit deal there, because first
I'm
place
just
money's
asking for
15,
$400 more
so
than ICM.
13.5, like that's a very reasonable ask.
Yeah.
He's basically knocking off
And then what?
2K from the
102
winning,
of each other?
where he's
13.5
most
is
likely going to
about
do.
32
So
then?
that's a pretty favorable deal. He's
I'm
given
cool with
each of the other
split it
players
up.
1,000.
What would we get then? Like 92.50 or something? What would that one? It's a lot of money for a 19-year-old. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was like, yo, is he really 19?
Jeez. I mean, might be.
We'll get over 9,000. He gets 13.5.
Can I get like 2 minutes to think about it?
My man, yeah.
Well, you can't talk about it during the hand anyway.
Okay, all right, after my hand.
Yeah, and just as a like pro tip, if you have ICM considerations and you want to think about it, you know, take your time here before playing the hand because that could impact the results. But he's going to elect to open.
Looks like Kasha going to make the call here.
13-4, each of us taking like 9,200. He's got like 60% of tips to play. I'm fine with it. Currently, 13,400 to Cossack. We each take 9,100.
King high board, 5-4, pretty much completely bricks it. Juan just going to take his queen high to achieve his possible showdown.
That's potentially what's going down. What's up, Isaac?
NFY for sure. Famous last words after this hand. We've actually seen it before too.
So I guess y'all want to talk about it then, I guess.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
So, what do you want? 13-4, 13-5? What was it?
13.
And then we split the rest.
So you get 13.5 and we each get like
9,001 or 200 within, and I mean like we're pretty close. We could just take the same amount. So like approximately 13.5, 91, 91.
Okay, you're okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm cool. Like I said, y'all played great. It's clearly dude's day.
And that is going to be the tournament. We do have the final number. Kaushik is going to be our number one, taking down the biggest stack tonight for $13,500. Let's come back in the booth with Ben and Pez. What's up, everybody?
Hey.
I'm Ben, that's Pez, and we had a great time commentating for you tonight. Both Juan and Justin are going to take home $9,200. They're going to take home the same number, and that is going to be it from Dallas until next week. We got plenty of cash game streams Tuesday through Thursday, and then we are right back next week for another final table here on TCH Live Poker. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Quick few thank yous. We have Donovan doing the flooring. We had Cherie doing the dealing. Our regular floor staff, maintenance staff, chip runners, everybody that makes TCH possible. Thank you.
Have a safe July 4th, everybody.
Absolutely, and we cannot thank you enough, the viewer, for making this stream possible. Don't forget to tune in next week. So from Ben and Pez in the booth in Dallas, we will see you next time at TCH Live Poker. Everybody have a fantastic 4th of July weekend. Take care.